A quick video of the rankings of select budget hotels at Disney World, Florida. It'll bring you peace of mind. You watch, you see, you rank. It's your budget. You make your decisions about what you think about each hotel, but here are mine. It's totally subjective. But it'll just give you an idea of my thoughts, maybe some of the ones you want to pick, what you agree with me, what you don't, but the rankings of hotels in each area. So Area A, which is Disney Springs Hotel, number 1 is the Jewelry Plaza, and number 2 is the B Resort, the Hilton Buena Vista, the Wyndham Garden Inn, which some of these, I mean, you catch me on another day and they could flip-flop positions, seriously. But the Holiday Inn and the DoubleTree Suites, they were definitely in my lower 2. Now this is taking everything into account. This is the cost, amenities that I'm into, that I like. The one thing I say about number 4, the Wyndham Garden Inn, it is just right there at Disney Springs. You can just walk out. So I like that, I like those exterior rooms. It had a really nice pool and bar exterior. I really liked that. And interior wasn't so much my favorite of the lobby area. And the numbers of people and the selling and whatever's going on in there. And then the basement feeling area. But the pros of the Wyndham Garden Inn. There again, I walked out of my room and I was practically in Disney Springs. So if you have physical issues, you don't want to walk much, but you don't want to drive, not gonna have a vehicle, that's a great spot. The tower is more expensive. The sides are less expensive. The exterior doored rooms, here I am giving an ad for it. Jewelry Plaza is fabulous. It's usually too expensive. Anyway, those are my rankings for the Disney Springs hotels. Flamingo Crossings hotels, my favorite area. I love this, but now I drive all the time. I don't know if you're going to be driving or not. But this is my favorite area, any of these hotels. In my opinion, you can't lose. The Residence Inn is the one I like the most. It's usually maybe a little bit more expensive, but many times I can get it for that my total calls $100 to $125 range. The Marriott Village, Vineland hotels. Those are great. I like those 3 hotels. They're facing one another. They're behind a gated community. They have a couple restaurants right in walking distance, not a ton. But all of these hotels are very similar. Calypso Cay hotels, that area is not my favorite. Embassy Suites is really one street over. It's on Kings Boulevard. But I included it as part of Calypso Cay. And you have Spring Hill Suites and Holiday Inn Express, and also a Hampton there I haven't stayed at yet. The Embassy Suites is really super nice inside. I don't love, it's basically the interior of the property. That's the best. Marbella Palms Hotels. That's a long road. It's actually Palm Parkway. And then you take a right at the end, and that's Marbella. I think the Spring Hill Suites and Town Place Suites are the best in this area down this road. Those are my 2 favorite. The thing I don't love about them, unlike the Flamingo Crossings, is the cost of parking. It's either the parking or resort fees. It just adds another like $28. So I do like those 2 hotels the best. Holiday Inn Express is really good too. The Aloft, number 4, is it's just a specialty. It's extremely contemporary. And maybe for couples, a small pool in very chic. The Residence Inn, the Hilton Garden, and the Hyatt Place really didn't impress me that much. Watch those videos. Area F, Disney Resort Hotels. These are all fabulous. These are great. And if they fit within the budget, the Coronado barely did. The All-Star Movies and music and sports do. When they do, the theming's great. I love these. These are own property, obviously. You do have the buses. There's pros and cons to staying here. And then the Claremont Summer Bay 1 Hotel Holiday Inn Express I stayed at, not my favorite. Rankings overall, this doesn't include breakfast, but the prices include fees, parking, taxes of what I got that night. With whatever app I use, but number 1 was the Jewelry Plaza. I just really love that. It's in Disney Springs. This is the furthest in. It's a long way to walk, but it's still definitely walkable. The Coronado is an amazing resort. It's a Disney property. The residents in Flamingo, all the Flamingo hotels there you can see are listed 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, love them. That area is great. Then you have the All-Star Movies, All-Star Music, 9 and 10. Here again, when you get in the middle, a lot of these things can flip. The top are really my best and favorite. In the middle, some of these can just flip-flop. But yeah, the B Resort in Buena Vista down there, it costs $212. I probably wouldn't think that that's worth that, but it is a great hotel. There's the Wyndham Garden, number 16, Holiday Inn, Disney Springs. Then you get into the Vineland, which that's a great area. It's nice. You got buses, you got a lot to do there. It's a safe place. Those 3 hotels are facing each other. And then in the lower tier, gosh, the Spring Hill Suites on Palm Parkway and Town Place, are those really 20 and 21 on my list? I like those. Excuse my voice. I like those a lot, but it's just that additional cost that I don't love. It's got a nice exercise rent, really nice exercise rent. And then you get into the lower tier, Holiday Express, Marbella. I don't really think that's lower tier. Aloft is just a specialty. Spring Hill Suites, Calypso. Calypso's not my favorite. Doubletree is definitely one of the lower, a high priced for an older feeling hotel. The residents in Marbella, not impressed. Hyatt Place, Palm, not impressed. Hilton Garden and the Holiday Inn Summer Bay is so far out, and it's more of a resort and sort of a timeshare, I think. The rankings from the cost, okay, so this is just straight what was the cheapest all the way up to what was the most expensive. You can look at that, and maybe you can start, if you want to start with the lower base, there's your top 10, $95 to $134, and you really need to choose from that, or you need to look in an area. You can look in the area and see my rankings. So the rankings of each area: Flamingo Crossings Hotels is number 1 for me, area B. Disney Springs Hotels is my 2nd. Disney Resort Hotels is my 3rd. And then 4th, 5th, and 6th are Marriott, Vineland, Marbella, Palms, and then Calypso. And then 7th of Claremont, all out there by itself. So there are my rankings. You rank them, watch the videos, and rank them yourself according to your needs, what your family desires. The DDAD budget. You watch, you see, you decide. It's your budget.